Welcome to Bias Bash. I'm Lauren Green. Christie's recent endorsement by an influential paper and donors in New Hampshire is fueling new talk about the New Jersey governor's 2016 chances. With his poll numbers still in the single digits, are some in the media creating a mountain out of a molehill? Here with his analysis is Justin Duckham, senior Washington correspondent for Talk Radio News Service. Welcome, Justin.
Hey, great to be here.
Hey, so how is the media treating Christie these days?
It's interesting. You know, we're seeing them putting him forward as a potential candidate, kind of pivoting away from a lot of the attention that we've seen lavished on Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio, but it really doesn't make much sense. Everyone sort of agrees that 2012 would have been Chris Christie's time. Had he entered the race, he probably could have given Romney a run for his money. Right now, however, what makes Christie attractive just isn't really coming forward. He's somebody who tells it like it is, as he's very fond of saying, somebody who has a very bombastic personality, and frankly, that position is already filled in this campaign via Donald Trump. He also hasn't really been able to live up to the hype he has had as sort of an epic fundraiser. He was somebody who was able to raise a lot of money as the head of the Republican Governors Association. That hasn't materialized with this. He hasn't been able to get the Wall Street support that a lot of people expected. So as a result, he's just kind of coasting on fumes in New Hampshire, and I don't think there's really any clear path forward for him.
What about his fundraising? And, you know, one of the reports I read about his fundraising is that it's actually pretty lucrative. I mean, he's able to raise money at least, and that's key in staying in the race.
No, it's certainly true. But at the end of the day, New Hampshire obviously is a small state. He could put in a lot of cash there. But it's also a state where it's not nearly as open to him as a lot of people are thinking. You know, there's been a lot of pundits who have been saying that his strategy right now could be effective if he just focuses purely on New Hampshire. But frankly, there are a good number of candidates right now who are really focusing heavily on the Granite State. Lindsey Graham, of course, who has John McCain's support, is focusing very heavily on there. We, of course, have Pataki, who obviously isn't doing very well, but is still sort of basing his entire campaign around there. And Jeb Bush obviously thinks that he is someone who could ultimately appeal to the typical New Hampshire voter, the person who is, more attuned to choosing an establishment candidate over those in Iowa. And I just, again, don't necessarily see how Chris Christie can stand out beyond the other people competing right now.
Very interesting stuff. Thanks so much, Justin.
Thank you.
If you want to hear more media analysis on this topic, catch Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern and again at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News Channel. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.